It's time for Marry Me Monday, the fun, timely, sometimes romantic, sometimes spirited live radio program with your hosts, Jeff Dorsey and Sherry Bussey, presented by Emerald City Jewelers, 33rd and Broadway, Quincy.
And good morning, everyone. Welcome to another edition of Marry Me Monday, and Sherry Bussey's alongside. Valentine's Day is coming up, birthdays are coming up, graduations are coming. There's a lot of things coming up, and watches are a fabulous gift for all of those occasions, I'm sure, right?
Yes, they are.
And you got some great selections of watches at Emerald City Jewelers.
Yes, I wanted to talk a little bit about the watches we carry at Emerald City Jewelers this morning. Our bestseller is our Citizen watch brand that we carry, the Echo Drive brand. And Echo Drive means that the watch is powered by a capacitor rather than a typical watch battery. Mm-hmm. The capacitor is sitting underneath the dial of the watch, and the light in the room goes through the dial and charges the capacitor. So you don't have to replace your watch battery every 2 or 3 years when it goes dead, because the capacitor keeps the watch running.
So it's self-charging, basically.
Absolutely, yeah. And it's a very nice feature. As long as you keep your watch in the light, it'll stay charging. Even if it goes in a drawer for a few weeks and the capacitor goes down, you can put it in a windowsill and charge it up again. So It's a really, really nice feature. It keeps you from having to open up your watch. Some places, when they open the watch, will not know how to do it right, especially those discount stores. They scratch up the back, or they can't get the back on, or they can't get it off to begin with. And so every time you open your watch, it's given the opportunity of the soil that's on your watch to get into the movement and gummy things up and keep things from running. So having a nice watch like a Citizen watch that has the Echo Drive movement means that you don't have to open it up.
And longer lasting life for it, too.
Longer lasting life.
Yeah, it's perfect.
Yes.
And great price ranges, too.
Very nice price ranges. They start around $100 and go up to maybe $500 or $600, depending on the style you choose. And they also have titanium and tungsten and some of the black ceramic pieces that are really stylish. We also carry Daniel Wellington watches. Now, those watches have a battery, and they're really thin. Most of them are round, and a lot of them have leather watch bands, but they also have the multicolored nano straps that you can change out. They come with a push pin thing, so you can change out your watch band and make it more fit your style or your sports team colors or whatever you want to do.
So different sizes and everything for wide faces, smaller ones, the whole bit?
Yep.
Perfect. And stop by Emerald City Jewelers and check them all out, as you've got a great selection and great price ranges we talked about just a moment ago. So ready for the story here?
Yeah, let's hear the story.
All right, it says, my husband and I prayed that it wasn't going to be an omen, but on our wedding night, we arrived at our hotel to find that the hotel was overbooked, and we were at that odd couple out, it looked like. With no room at the inn, so to speak, the hotel called a much better 5-star facility for us to see if they had any rooms there. The only room they had was a high-priced suite, which we both knew was out of our price range. With a great deal of reluctance, though, we did take it knowing it was going to be costing us plenty. We looked at each other and said, well, it is our honeymoon. So when we went to check out to return home the next day, the clerk at the desk said the room was complimentary, as the manager found out about our dilemma. Needless to say, we were quite surprised at the generosity, and that potential omen turned out to be a wonderful start for our marriage, which is now into year number 20. So congratulations.
Well, isn't that nice?
Yeah, very nice.
It makes me wonder if it was on Christmas Eve.
Yeah, especially when she said with no room in the inn.
Right.
I kind of thought the same thing at that point. All right, Emerald City Jewelers is located where?
Well, we're under the Emerald Green Roof at 33rd and Broadway, and we share the corner with Kentucky Fried Chicken right across the street from the main entrance of the mall.
And you're open from when to when?
9:30 to 5:30 Monday through Friday, and Saturdays from 9:30 till 3.
Okay, and don't forget, Valentine's Day's coming up, and Emerald City Jewelers is the place to go to check out the watches and everything else you got available there.
Yes.
Okay.
And we gift wrap.
All right, that's right. How could I forget to ask that question? Sherry, we'll see you next week, okay?
All right, thank you, Jeff.
That's it for this week's edition of Marry Me Monday, presented by Emerald City Jewelers. Join us next week, Monday, 7:25, for another exciting edition of Marry Me Monday. Celebrate your love.